What's Alabama going to be post Nick Saban? Everyone's got a theory. I've got a theory. You've got a theory. What are they going to be, though? I'm not just talking about this year, but this is specific to 2024. Is this going to be the kind of team that is kind of like Kalen DeBoer at Washington, where it's a whole bunch of close games? They're still good, but it's a bunch of close games. Hey, by the way, Bama had kind of been that way over the past couple of years, so that wouldn't be new. They were playing a lot of one-possession games, too. It's kind of out of the norm. Are they going to be that? How's recruiting going to go? It's official visit season right now, so they're doing the same thing a lot of other folks doing. They're welcoming official visitors on campus. I wonder, as we get into 2024, they're going to play Wisconsin on the road pretty early. They're going to have Georgia come into Tuscaloosa in the first month of the season. And so we'll see them in two pretty high-profile games back-to-back. At Wisconsin and Georgia, there's a bye week between those, but we'll see them in two pretty high-profile games. We'll start to get a feel. Like, what's the Kalen DeBoer offense going to be like? With Jalen Milroe, they brought in Parker Brailsford, who's the new center. They had chronic issues snapping the ball last year, like the stuff you'd get mad at if your peewee team struggled with it. You had to watch Alabama in overtime of a playoff game still struggle with it. Is that going to be fixed? If it is, how much better are they going to be? I had some guys like Caleb Downs walk out the door in the transfer portal. Are they still good enough? Do you still watch them and say, yeah, that's Bama. Athletically, they're still a cut above almost everyone in the sport. And then also, the aura around the program, not a layer of invincibility, but you always knew if Bama's on the schedule, it's going to take a little bit more than we've shown to this point in the season to beat them. Is that how they feel? You know, when you've got Bama on the schedule, do you still look at that script A and feel the same way you felt? Or do you look at it and say, yeah, it's Bama, but it's not that Bama, it's this Bama? Time will tell. One of the things I'm most excited to watch this year. And it's not like 2024 is this final referendum on what Kalen DeBoer at Alabama is going to be. But there's no excuse not to win right off the bat. When you inherit what he gets to inherit, when your program's already ready-made for you and it gets handed to you, no sanctions, like no debt. The transfer portal exodus wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. They brought in some guys. They landed guys like Ryan Williams in their first truncated recruiting cycle. Should win this year. I think they have the fifth best odds to win the national championship this year. So I'm excited to see what they make of 2024.